Yeah, I can go ahead.
Okay, I'll just share my screen.
So like you are full time, you are able to work on the internship, or you have some college commitments also?
No, nothing for now.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Can you show me the list of things which you noted down last time when I had our last discussion?
um, so on the last discussion which we had, it was regarding the task one itself, and
Mhm.
had given a feedback on the report. This was to add the SPL for processing and as well as the monthly, quarterly, and a few of other things. And based on that, I incorporated that into the report, and I included it towards the end, as well as the recommendations and the insights here. But
Mhm.
I think one issue which you said others, but I think we didn't have the meeting, so I didn't know it. But the data set is too small, right? It's only about 10
Mhm.
records. So yeah, after I completed and uploaded the demo and the PPT, I started working on a much bigger data set. So with more columns, more attributes, and 1,000 records. So
Normally it should be in lakhs.
yeah, I just have an issue with storage on my laptop. So I have an external hard drive. So once
Okay.
maybe I complete the 1,000 records, I move on to the lakhs.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So
Let's go to the case study once. Open the case study. I will.
yeah, sure.
Did we discuss about what are the possible different sources this data may come from?
No, we do not.
Not at all. Okay. So let's do that because that is the first thing which we should do.
Okay.
So analyzing the job seeker placement rates and revenue generation, right?
Yeah.
So if you see this job seeker placement rates means how many people are getting job basically, or getting
Yeah.
placed into that company, and how much that company is earning from it.
Yeah.
Okay. So this would get involved with certain parameters like how much time is spent by the company to process a candidate profile until he get job in that company, or if it is a IT consulting, they're doing body shopping and sending to other company, then contract with that company. What is the salary of that particular candidate, and
Mm.
how much revenue or profit they are making? All those kind of thing gets involved. So this is the basic workflow for this, right?
Yeah.
And placement rates would be like for monthly, quarterly, or yearly, how many people are getting placed and what is the profit.
Yeah.
So this is the basic understanding of it. So let's go through it. Okay, GTS wants to analyze job seeker placement rates and their impact on revenue generation. As a data analyst, you need to analyze job seeker placement data and financial data to identify trends and opportunities for growth. Okay. So, can you show me for data collection, what are the sources you have collected the data from? So, is it just the CSV file, or you have considered any other database tables or any other files or something like that?
So according to this case study, it's specifically asking for two specific tables, right? The placements
Mhm.
and the effect on the revenue. So initially, for the original one, I included what was already there on the case study, like the placement rates, job roles, employee details, and I
Mhm.
had placed it into a simple CSV file, two CSV files, and
Mhm.
I was able to,
Let's
compare the.
let's go to the placement table. Let's go the columns one.
Yeah,
In the placement table, you have job seeker ID, name, placement status, okay, job role, industry, location, enter name, placement date. Okay. See, what happens is job seeker ID is fine. So that is the primary key you have to map to.
Yeah.
But a name you want to store in this kind of table. Name will be always, these all data should be only in the user table where the candidate records will be there, candidate profile will be there. So
Mm.
when you need name means you have to pull it from the other table. So that's how the you basically the split the bigger table into smaller tables, right?
Okay.
And data does not get duplicated.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is one thing. Then placement status is fine; it should be here. Job role also should not be here; it should be in the profile table, user profile table.
Okay.
Industry also should be user profile table. Location should be here because he is placed in which location.
Won't
Employer name is fine.
industry be in the placement because we need to analyze which industries have the highest placement rates?
Um, yeah, that makes sense. Hmm, that makes sense. So, which this job belongs to which industry? That's fine.
Yeah.
That should be fine. Then employer name. Okay. So, it should not be employer name. It should be employer ID.
Okay. Yeah.
And employer should be a different table where ID and that employer details should be there. Employer profile.
Okay.
Hmm. Placement date is fine. Then couple of more fields. Okay, financial we have a separate table. Let me see that first. Go to the financial table. Revenue ID, date. So job seeker ID. Okay, of course, date, revenue. Okay. So here few things you give a different thought that for this job seeker, let's say, how much is the salary, how much is the commission, percentage of the commission for for that salary. Okay.
Yeah.
Then if there is any other expenses on that candidate, if there are some extra cost for his travel, for his food or those kind of thing like miscellaneous. Okay, so like that, there could be few more columns can be added. I'm giving just a clue. So you can
Yeah.
research, talk to ChatGPT and ask what all other possibilities are there.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Now, other than this placement and financial data, now you got couple of other tables which gets involved. Employer profile table, candidate profile table, and
The employer
then
table. Yeah.
location also should come from the another table. So it should be location ID.
Okay.
So okay, so location we have locations table. Okay, let's say cities table. It should be city ID.
Okay. Yeah.
So then hmm. So for these tables, you need to prepare the database design. So if these are the relational tables which you need, then prepare ER diagram for those tables where you should mention the entire database specification. What is the column? What is the size? Is it nullable? Is it primary? Is it foreign? Is it unique? Okay, all those things you should mention. So prepare a ER diagram
Okay. Yeah.
for each of those tables. Hmm. And I just wanted to know, you said that just for hundreds of records, your system is not able to support it.
Oh no, it's
How
not
how
that.
many records?
It's this was fine. This was only 10 records, but
Hmm.
I generated 1,000 records for the SQL one.
Wow, 1,000 is also very small. What is your size of your RAM?
The thing is, I had to download MySQL Workbench plus RStudio plus I think a few
Hmm.
extensions for VS Code and Jupyter Notebook. So I
Hmm.
have about a GB, maybe 2 GB left, but I think I can still incorporate 10,000, 50,000.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean the area you are with, I mean you need a lot of space. So try to upgrade your
Yeah.
system
Okay.
and have a good amount of space so that you can. play with it, do some more better R&Ds.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back to your PPT again. Sorry, in the case study. Hmm. So data collection, I'll just review. Do you think you have configured or not? Collect data from the placement section, including job seeker placement, status, job roles, and employer details. Okay, so that includes with those extra tables. Gather financial data, including revenue generated for the job placements, training programs, and employer contracts. Okay, so here training program related, you don't have anything, right, at present?
Um, Not really. We just conformed it into placements, training, and
Mm.
employer contract.
Right. So employer contracts also you need to have separate tables
Okay.
because that contract your I was telling no discount percentage and all those things.
Mm.
So those
Yeah.
things should come from the employer contract table, and there should be contract ID involved for every candidate.
Yeah. Okay.
And one candidate may could go through multiple contracts, means for different durations. Like 6 months they work for one contract with one client, then next 6 months he work for another contract, another client, like
Mm-hmm.
that. So he
Yeah.
will go through the multiple contracts. So there will be multiple rows, entries, possibilities.
Okay.
Then training programs will come under a expense basically. So like let's say you joined a company, then companies normally while you are doing your regular job, they will help you upgrading your skills. Hmm. So
Yeah.
they will take you through certain technical sessions, trainings, and all. So here we are talking about upgrading your skills on those trainings. So those trainings get involved with certain cost. Okay, and that cost is beared by the company. Hmm.
Okay.
So what are the training programs that candidate is taking? Right, they are subscribing for, or they are being mandatorily being asked to go for it. So those should be there, and how much company is paying for it.
Okay.
Sometimes there is a possibility that they will ask you to take up a certificate from outside because the company won't teach you. You will learn outside, go for the certification, and company will just pay if you clear the certification. Means if you pass the exam, then they will pay it for you.
Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So it's just a thought. I mean, try to include those things as well.
Okay.
Hmm. Then, okay, let's move on. Data analysis, analyze the job seeker placement rates across different job. Okay, so these will come later. So right now we are going to do data collection part.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm. So once data collection is done and you are clear about data volume, data transactions, how you process the data, then we will come about the analysis. Once you have that source of data understanding design in place, then we'll go to the next step.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you are open to do all steps together. You should not be stuck up. But from my perspective, once I am clear that you have completed the data collection part, then I will take you to I will go to the next step.
Yeah. Okay.
You noted down, right, what are things need to be done, and you as first you do just message me that I am done with this feedback, whatever you've done, then I will try to schedule a meeting with you and clear that step to
Yeah.
move on to
Okay.
the next step.
Yeah. So basically additional tables with more primary keys and try to connect them with foreign keys.
Whatever designs, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, diagrams. Okay. What? Just wanted to know overall how it is going for this. How you are finding this internship?
It's going smoothly. My doubts are getting solved, so it's not much of an issue. Yeah.
Any suggestions? Anything you think it could be better if we do something like that?
As of now, no. Everything is going fine. I don't have any issues.
Oh, great. So one thing, in the social networks and Google and all, maybe try to give some feedback, some good ratings,
Yeah,
and that helps your brand also. So when they see that you are working in this company in these topics or areas, right? So your profile gets noticed. So if you are lucky, maybe some HR may give you a certain call that if they have a requirement on that you are working on the subject, they will give you a call.
yeah.
So that helps you for branding your profile.
Okay.
Uh, Other than that, I think task file you are going to update and regular meeting, and you are able to collaborate with all other people, right, in the team.
Yeah, there's no problem.
Mhm. See, going forward, there will be requirement for these data sources which you are doing locally, right? To
Yeah.
be, they need to be done in cloud. Okay.
Okay.
So start building your relationship with Nachiket, Santosh, Sahana, and all, so that they would be helping you in upcoming weeks or months to set up those in cloud.
Okay. Yeah.
So in when you demonstrate your project, so first definitely you are doing with a in the development phase in local in your laptop with all these databases, but in future they have to be migrated to cloud. They have to be deployed in cloud. So when you start doing that, those things in cloud, and you start speaking that you are doing in this and you are able to explain with the cloud, then your value gets increased.
Yeah. Okay.
So when other people are updating their status in a meeting regarding cloud services, and try to pick the keywords or jargons, and if you are curious, just give a search on those terms and start improving your knowledge on those,
Yeah.
especially which are related to data.
Okay. Okay. This is AWS mostly, right? You're talking about.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
AWS or Azure. Right now, we
Okay.
are heavily using AWS, but there are multiple other things, Azure, GCP, and all also as well. But you can start with AWS.
Okay. Yeah.
ठीक है. Anything else other than this you wanted to discuss with me or convey anything?
No, I'll make the changes for the data collection part and the data sources, and I'll update you.
Okay. Fine. And upload the recording and so that it will be helpful to others also.
Okay. Do I upload it, send it to you,
In
or
the drive. Yeah, in the
the
drive.
drive?
In the
Okay, on
drive.
the drive. Okay. Yeah. I'll
Okay, man. Take care then.
thank you.